Hey, beautiful soul. I just got a divine download on a message that I wanted to bring to today and talk about some of the ways to raise your vibration to co-create your reality. And when they come through, I kind of have to just let it flow through. Otherwise, I'll forget all the information. So I normally don't do videos while I'm driving, so I'm going to keep my eyes on the road, but I wanted to get the message to you. So, if you feel like your life is in a path of just, stress, chaos, turmoil even, we have to remember that as within, so without. So if we don't process whatever it is that's causing us to feel that, anger, pain, shame, guilt, grief, any of those lower vibrational emotions, we need to find a way to alchemize them into a positive state. And some beautiful ways to do that is, one is meditation, by quieting your mind and focusing on your breath. Deep inhales, even longer exhales. And try to forget about whatever it is that's in your mind and let the breath take over. The breath is life. We need to flood our body and our organs and be grateful that we have this breath. So taking deep breaths rather than being a chest breather, we need to deeply breathe in, visualize it going into your heart, down to the pit of your stomach, and then out. That will relax your nervous system and get you into a more coherent brain state, okay? And then once you've relaxed that, the next thing that is great to raise your vibration is writing at least 3 to 5 things that you are grateful for. Now you may go, I've got nothing to be grateful for. My life is chaos. It's crazy. Well, be grateful that you have life. Find even the most minuscule things that you don't take, that we take for granted. I'm so grateful for my eyes to see, my ears to hear, my nose to smell, my mouth to taste. Be grateful for your 5 senses. Be grateful for your organs, for your, microbiome, to be able to process things, to bring in information, to, be grateful for your mind to think. Be grateful for the things that we take for granted. And then soon you'll be able to take even bigger things. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful. Why are you grateful? I'm so grateful for their joy and their health and their happiness. Find things to be grateful for. Being grateful for things is so important. And then the next thing to raise your vibration, to get you out of your head, is find a way to be of service. Whether it is, finding, you go to the grocery store and you're just stressed and chaotic, find a way to hold the door for someone as you're walking in. See if there's someone that looks lost and say, can I help you? Even just give a smile to someone. That's being of service, because smiles are high vibration. We need to raise the vibration. So a smile, when the eyes see a smile from someone, it triggers something in the brain to feel a sense of peace and joy. So our gift to each other is being present in the moment, to be aware of who's around us, what's in our surroundings, and acknowledging others when we see them, acknowledging their presence. Right now, most people's faces are in their phones, scrolling on social media or whatever, that they're not present to the moment or the people around them. I know if I go into an office and people have to wait for something, everybody's on their phone and I'm looking around trying to start a conversation. We're meant to be blessings to each other. Many times, God puts us in front of someone, at a place, a stranger, and we don't realize that they may be holding information that we've been looking for, and they have the key to give us that piece of nugget knowledge that we were asking and praying about earlier that day, but we weren't aware because we were in our phones, where we think that's where we're supposed to be living. So we need to be of service to each other and be available, to be in the present moment, to know what's around us as messages, because messages are coming from all directions trying to awaken us. And many times we're asleep, we're stuck in our phone, not asleep physically, but mentally. We're in the past or in the future, and we're not in the present moment. And then for service, another thing I love to do is find ways to help someone else with a gift I have, a knowledge I have, or whatever. And so right now I'm actually on my way home. That's why I'm in a time crunch, because I got a lot of things going on today. I'm going to help my neighbor, who he's in his 80s, and he's writing a manuscript of his life to leave for his grandkids and his great-grandkids, and he doesn't know how. He's like, how can I find someone that will bind this? So I'm like, let's have Amazon do it. And so he wasn't aware of how to set it all up, so I'm going to go over and help him with that, since I understand how to do that. So I allowed myself to be available to someone else who doesn't understand technology. And this I'm able to give my gifts to someone else, and his beautiful gifts of making honey and soaps and this and that and all these things, like he blesses me with these things, all the herbs that I need for my garden. And so we are supposed to be of service to each other and not be so self-serving. Yes, self-serving is great. Tomorrow I'm going to self-serve myself with a massage, but also be serving to others. But we also have to take care of ourselves as well. That raises our vibration. Refill our cup, because if our cup is empty, we're supposed to serve from the overflow, not from an empty cup. And that's what happens to a lot of people. They give so much of themselves that they don't do anything for themselves to raise their vibration. And vibration is everything. Energy, frequency, and vibration. Frequency is of our thoughts. Our thoughts have to be sent out into that quantum field, the ethers. Positive thoughts, because whatever you send out comes back to you. So remember, if your vibration is in a low pain, shame, guilt, grief, fear, anger, any of those, that's lower vibration, you're going to attract more. It's a boomerang. What you put out comes back. Guard your heart with everything. Make sure it's of pure, loving thoughts. And that's how we can start shifting the collective consciousness and bring people into awareness of what it is that we are doing. Our thoughts and our emotions are dictating our reality. We are co-creators with the divine, with the source of everything, the creator of everything. We are able to co-create our reality, but we have to match the vibration of what it is that we are wanting to create. So feel in your body now what you would feel. And one thing that I find is we want something that is on, like if you want to do a right and a left side of things, of a coin, we want the things that we think will make us happy. Society has taught us through programming that money is what will make us happy. But I have to tell you, I've gone through that as well. I thought the more money I made, the happier I'd be. And when I made all that money, I wasn't so happy. There was still something missing. And I have a good friend of mine who is a multi-millionaire, and he's not happy. But he thinks the more he makes, if he just makes that next mark of 100 million, then he'll be happy. No, it does not work that way. Happiness is what we need to find before it happens, because that's what will attract it. Happiness is amazing. Joy is the key. We need to unlock our human potential. And that's with gratitude is the attitude. Feeling is the secret. We have to feel it now as if it is seen, even though it is unseen. And joy is the key. When you put these three things together, this trinity, you become a conscious co-creator. And that's our mission, is to co-create the heaven on earth that we want to see. But don't let the devil thoughts, the negative lower vibrational thoughts, take over your mind. That's when the ego steps in and tries to make us not believe in our divine nature. It was a God-given gift for us all to be made in his likeness and image. Likeness is he is a creator, so we are creators as well. We co-create with our creator. Okay? So I want you to raise your vibration in some way today. Write down, if you can do this every day, it is so powerful. It compounds on top of each other. Go to bed, wake up with gratitude. Go to bed with gratitude. Send out that frequency for 8 hours through the night while you're sleeping in order to set the tone for your day. Okay? When we can go within and meditate, if you can just take 5 minutes to just breathe, be in the present moment. The present moment is a gift. That's why they call it a present, the presence. We need to be present in order to fulfill and live. The world's speeding up so fast, I believe, because we're living in the future, not in the present. So we're pulling the future to us faster. If we could live in the present moment and slow down a little bit, just listen to the birds chirping, be consciously aware of that bee pollinating, and just look at God's beauty everywhere around us. That's when the happiness comes in, because it's the smaller things that actually make the difference. Instead of just running around like a chicken with your head cut off going, oh, I've got this meeting, I got to do this. And yes, I said my day is full, but I still find time in those moments as I'm walking over there to help my neighbor. I'm going to be looking at the butterflies that are in my garden and just listening to the birds chirping and being grateful for that, being grateful that I have these skills to help someone else out who doesn't. Because you know, when you're grateful for something, you attract more of that. So then I will be blessed with beautiful you know, people coming to help me on my mission of serving humanity and using their gifts to help me. It's serving each other, not serving the system. And too many times we feel we are serving the system as a whole collective by just work, come home, rinse, repeat, just to pay the bills. We have to be co-creators and raise our vibration. Otherwise, if we feel that we're that victim stuck in that work horse mentality, living paycheck to paycheck, it will continue. It's up to us. We are the change we want to see, but we need to implement and take action now, because it takes time for that field to go out into the quantum and start bringing back what is. Sometimes it happens instantly. I've had instant manifestations, but if you have been in such a lower vibration for so long, you have to cut through that muck with a positive sword of gratitude. So, all right, guys, I hope today's message resonated with some of you. Put in the comments what you're grateful for. If you want to put in the 3 things you're grateful for, like and subscribe. I would love to have you follow for more videos and help be part of this great awakening. All right, guys, I'll catch you later.